And welcome everybody here in Twitch chat and everybody on YouTube for the return of Karma Thresh Control. We played this earlier in the week and this deck was awesome. Looked really, really strong. It was our very first 9-1 over in Masters rank with 10 games. We of course got, pretty fortunate in some of those games because that's what you just have to do to pick up that many wins. But we're going to go ahead and try it out now with the new patch and see kind of how it still shapes up. Two changes to the deck since the patch. The main one is that Rekindler now costs 7 mana instead of 6. I still think that's definitely good enough to play. We're still playing the full 3 Rekindler, so that's not changing. But that could just lower the power of the deck just a little bit with that change. And then the other one is Mark of the Isles did some good stuff for us. It was a good trick to have. But now that's only +2/+2. I'm not so sure about playing it, so we're going to try... we only had just one copy, but I'm going to play a Twin Disciplines instead, because Twin Disciplines is also a good trick, good way to save our creatures or trade up if we need, or it does that kind of stuff. All right, so that's the changes to our deck. But yeah, we're just basically playing like the spooky Karma deck with Thresh as well, where Thresh, if it sees 6 units die and it transforms, it can attack and bring Karma into play for us. It's also just a really good blocker, and it can be a removal spell as well. Just a really good body in the mid game to help us get to the late game where Karma can take over. So let's go back to ranked and play some games with Karma Thresh Control. Here we go. Got a Nivea deck. All right, I like this hand. I'm going to get rid of the Awakener. We don't need that card right away. I guess we'll get another Awakener. But I like having the Shadow Assassin. I think that's a good one to have on turn 3, and then we have the Miscall for whenever it dies.
They're out there. I'll spot them. For the homestead.
Silent as death.
There we go. Karma's good.
I will play my part.
Not going to do anything. Want to bank my 3 mana to have Miscall after I play Karma this turn.
The War Mother will unite us all.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Our banner will lead the way.
Peace has its cost.
Yeah, this is Legends of Runeterra. Razor, this game is very, very good. It's a new game, been out in open beta for about 2 months now. Actually, not quite 2 months. In like 4 days will be 2 months. So it's good to have Karma die also because of Rekindler. So now with like Rekindler being able to, can bring it back now.
Falls.
I want to have Deny available in case we need that. The Sown Seeds card's not too good. Basically doing this to get the 1/1 Spiderling to be able to block the Hearthguard. But yeah, like this is a good example. This would have been a great turn to play Rekindler. But we don't get to anymore. We have to wait a turn.
Today we fight as one!
Alright, we're gonna try to deny that. And now I again don't have the mana to play Rekindler. So yeah, Razor, if you basically only just played Magic before, I wrote a couple of weeks ago why I think this game is better than MTG, if you're interested in checking that out. Avalanche.
Master.
Can absolutely see them having Withering Wail. Would not be surprised whatsoever if they have Withering Wail.
The body must thrive for the mind to be free.
I'm not surprised at all.
One candle for every soul.
See, I don't have the Spirit's Refuge to be able to save that. That's really good. That's really good with Rekindler. So I want to deny that. Is that big of a deal? How much mana do I have? So I have 12 mana. I'll follow you into the dark.
No.
Return to us.
Our banner will lead the way!
Yeah, so maybe maybe I just shouldn't even be denying that. I did need to get another card out of my hand for this, but I could have just played like the 6/6 Lifelinker and I would have had deny available for a Ruination. I'm just gonna run out of cards. I only have the 2 creatures in hand.
Dark beckons.
Basically wanted to get a card out of my hand. That's why I played that. Yeah, I should have saved the deny. Not sure what I want to do.
Ionia.
Avarosans, stand together!
Come from the dark.
I have like too many cards in my hand to do the whole draw 2 thing. Yeah, I have like too many cards in my hand to do the whole draw 2 thing. This could be a good time for me to Ruination, I suppose. Even if I even want to Ruination, because they just picked the Commander Ledros back up and replay that, so it doesn't sound spectacular.
Swift and silent as the breeze. The Order rewards its faithful.
Yeah, there is just so much you can do with this deck for sure. It's not an easy one to play. It's definitely not an easy one to play.
My path is clear.
I need no weapon.
My life is lost, but not my purpose.
My wisdom is none.
I need to keep getting cards out of my hand. Because we have too many.
This is our time!
Got 20 cards left.
Every step brings me closer to deliverance.
I will learn from you.
Where there is life, there is
I probably should have just Ruination there. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Vox Mortis.
Ah, silence. Silent as death.
If it wasn't for this Commander Ledros, this game would be very easy.
Our strength is yours.
This Ledros has definitely made it more difficult. Don't really know how to get through that Commander Ledros, though.
I will play my part.
Our banner will lead the way.
Just don't have the room in hand to just get 4 random spells. You know, we gotta clear up room from our hand first.
These old eyes still see far and near.
Bleh. We've never had a good Ruination. Like, Ruination doesn't do anything against Commander Ledros. They just replay it. Like, there's no reason to play Ruination. All I'm doing is killing my elusive unit, which is much more valuable.
I walk my path alone. The order rewards its faithful. Fast as wind, light as air.
I don't think I'm ever gonna play one of these Ruinations, but we'll see. Don't want to play that. Yeah, I'll play it.
No suffering, so we may end it.
Gotta exile the Ledros. Yeah, I don't. How am I supposed to do that? Purify. Purify would be good.
We still see the job done.
Find enlightenment. I will learn from you.
Call of the War Mother.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Tread lightly, strike hard.
Go, elusive, go.
I am Rektor, the King's Shield.
Knowledge springs from many sources.
I gotta play something for my hand so that we draw a card. I guess it's that thing. They only have 12 cards left. I also only have 12 cards left.
Find enlightenment.
Peace has its cost.
Did I just die? Did I just kill myself? Almost. That was close.
Sa Elasa, Kiri. To the next life.
Yeah, I was kind of planning on doing the missed call, but then, you know, then we had to use that barrier. All right, we found a deny also, so we have like deny and stand united. If they have harsh winds, I can't stop that though. I can stop that. Alright, I ended up getting there. Man, that was Very long game. It's the thing about this deck. You're gonna play some really long games, and they're not easy games. Like there's so many different decisions that we can make in that game. It's not an easy deck to play. GG's. It's not just a curve out and beat down and stuff like that. Like it's a difficult deck. Because yeah, like there's, you know, Ruination of course was real tempting like that whole time. Unless you get ran over by a perfect curve, like if it's a long game like that and you end up losing, there's definitely things you could have done differently. My favorite decks and champions right now. I think like the Demacia cards are super strong. I do like playing those. They're kind of just they're the kind of games that I like to play as well. So those are definitely right up there. There's a lot of variants
The dark beckons,
with Demacia shells.
silent as death. They cannot hide.
You know, looking at
You cannot escape.
like Fiora, Garen, Lucian. Shadow Assassin is awesome. Card's really good.
You won't get past me.
No suffering, so we may end it.
They'll never see me coming! Closing is on the mark!
I will learn from you.
They got past me!
What delightful agony we shall inflict.
Alright, Thresh, help me out.
Looking for a daring escape.
Any last words? I bone you.
I don't know why I didn't attack with the Shadow Assassin as well. I think I should have. This Blade Twirler is actually turning into a threat. We have a very awkward amount of mana right now. Wish we had one more so we could grasp the Undying and have Miscall. But we only have 7, not 8, but it's not like 7 for Rekindler. So I kind of need to grasp the Undying this Katarina. I guess I gotta kill this thing. Otherwise I'm like really dead.
never know what kills.
So at least I get to bank 2 mana for next turn.
They will beg for death. Like a worm on a hook.
Psst, act natural. I got you.
Man, I just don't have good options.
Ionia speaks through me.
They'll never see me coming.
That's a great card. That was a great card. That's exactly what we needed.
Hang on, Fuzzball.
Hey!
Hang on, sir.
I follow only one path, my own. Death is like the wind, always by my side. Some things never dull.
By force of will.
It's too late for you.
Definitely thought about atrocitying to get rid of the Yasuo. But I want a double miscall. You know, we'll either get Shadow Assassin or Karma. Oh, how do we want to do this? This Katarina is going to be kind of rough.
They picked the wrong row.
Let the bloodshed begin.
So that's nice. That gives me a blocker for the Yasuo. Man, it's still storming here. Oh, poor Harvey. Harvey just hates storms. Yeah, she's breathing. All right, I'm gonna be back here in just a minute. Give me just like 30 seconds here. Come here, Harvey. 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 Alright, sorry about that. It's just storming real hard here. I'm just made a little bed in the bathroom for Harvey. She likes just being there where it's, you know, there's the quietest it can be, just in like the little cubby hole, like in like the where the shelves are and stuff. Timo Zed. Withering Wail's probably just pretty great. Maybe just keep both of them. The problem is this is just really slow. All these cards cost 5. Maybe I should just get rid of Karma. I probably should just get rid of Karma. And just kept the 2 Withering Wails. Hopefully, you know, like power, internet, that kind of stuff doesn't go out.
Nothing like the great outdoors.
If it does, and you know, like the stream randomly
Never know what
stops,
hit 'em.
you all know
That's gotta sting.
the reason.
Everyone here?
It is storming hard here. This is how it's been the last couple of nights also.
I did my best. There's enough for everyone.
Lasso Rain.
Ionia speaks through me.
So I could have 8 mana next turn.
In the darkness.
Hopefully they play something pre-combat and I get to play the Skitter.
They follow the wrong master.
They did not.
This way.
We go as one.
Act with conviction.
Definitely see us losing this. I'm quite a ways away from turning on these Awakeners. Yeah, I could definitely see me losing this.
You roll this. Protect each other.
Only the worthy survive.
Ionia.
One candle for every soul.
Both our champions transformed. It's going to be tough. This only steals followers. This does not steal champions.
Prove
Attack.
Two, three, four.
Um. Come on. Yep, GG's. They had a really good hand. Just like, you know, basically just Zed, Teemo, and a whole bunch of really good interaction for what I was doing. Oh well. Never too mad losing to Teemo. Teemo's pretty awesome. Those are not cards that we want in this matchup. So of course the whole point of Ezreal is to target the enemy units. If we just don't play units, they can't target them.
They're out there. I'll spot.
This thing will just kill me if I don't kill it.
Safeguard our homes.
This Avarosian Sentry is pretty awesome.
Light the signal.
Making me play a creature and drawing another card. A very good Sentry.
Think I'm still like a yodel in uniform?
The Order rewards its faithful.
A chill in the air.
So I want to wait another turn. I want to be able to have Karma with Deny backup. I wonder if that's just silly with me having a second Karma. No. I should still wait till I have Karma with Deny backup.
They cannot hide.
Actually, I'm just going to deny this. Because that counts as 2 targets for Ezreal and draws them a card. And gets rid of this thing that would trade with the 3-1. Like, that just does a whole lot. So I just want to deny that.
Put on me mask, secure me tail.
Alright, well, they're basically tapped out. Karma's good.
Payday.
be useful. Could be useful. I'm pretty happy with this card. I want to be surprised just to start playing some of this card.
Winter take you.
Very happy with that.
Arr, arr.
Yeah, that is true. The Trump up nerf definitely made the box better. That's true. That's a good point.
Oh, if mushrooms could talk. Or wumps, am I right?
That could be bad. Oh, why am I passing? I should be attacking when Shadow has him. I'm just going to use the Mist Call to bring back Karma.
Time for a true display of skill.
Ugh. If I just had one more mana, this would be a great... the box. Because that would kill the Peddler and the Ezreal. Get rid of them both.
Roar! Look out!
They have just the 4 cards over there. So they only have the 1 champion, so we know one of their cards is an Ezreal. Alright, we are enlightened.
Peace begins within.
Oh no!
I knew, and now
No, I had too many
Cool
cards,
head,
and so that
steady
Rekindler
head,
left me.
Unwavering heart.
No.
this is my cause.
Alright, how's Ezreal doing? 6 out of 8? We have a lot of life gain, so we're okay. You know, whether it's health potion healing us 6, you know, that thing can heal us 14. Alright, again, gonna keep them from drawing a card, and that keeps them from leveling up Ezreal
Cease.
as well.
Strength from within.
Excuse you.
Ugh. This would be my last deny.
No.
They basically, like, they need to be able to play Ezreal and then just play enough burst spells to kill me before I can interact. That's really what they were trying to set up.
Strength and conviction.
So yeah, that's what they're sitting back trying to set up.
I thought you'd never ask. I'm so good, I surprised myself.
They don't have enough spells to kill me though.
Firing.
just down to 11. It's not very close to killing me.
Warm hearts and hot soup.
Why are people playing that card? This card's not very playable. All right, 3 and 1.
Look within.
Hey, we even got a pup cap. And our prizes, it looked like. You firmly believe they need to remove Mystic Shot's ability to target the Nexus. Makes the aggro decks a lot worse. I think that's fine, honestly. I think it's good. You don't think it would make aggro decks worse? You know, like these Jinx decks and everything? Cool. What are we doing? Hecarim Karma? You get out of here. Why? So like, why do you think it's a problem? Like, why do you think Mystic Shot targeting the opponent's Nexus is problematic? Like, why do you think? Why do you firmly believe that they need to remove that?
Swift and silent as the breeze.
The Order rewards its faithful. You cannot escape.
Ah, silence.
I'd say, is the card most out of place? 2 mana for what it does is too much. Ezreal always fits the target Nexus with Mystic Shot. Every other Nexus damage dealing card is appropriately expensive, or at least has a drawback. Like, get excited. It is the most efficient spell in the game. Like, removal spell, that is. This is a difficult turn. Basically, playing Thresh means they don't get to play Karma. And so they want to pass to make sure that...
It's too late for you.
They want to pass to make sure that they don't just play Karma and then I kill Karma with Thresh. And so me passing back, even though I didn't get a good profitable attack in, you know, we got the Time Walk instead. So you think Mystic Shot is just spammable and has very little counterplay? Yeah, but I think you do need some interaction spells. Like that. So you think it'd be balanced if it just had 2 damage to any unit? And not 2 damage to anything. How close are you to leveling up? Pretty close. Pretty close.
You cannot escape.
Alright, so now all Threshes are leveled up. It would have been a pretty nice card to deny. But I feel like we need to be able to deny something that would kill the Thresh.
The order rewards its fate.
They are at 10 cards. So if they just pass, then their card gets burned. Cool. Their card got burned.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
It's too late for you.
Mystic Shot is really, really powerful. I don't think that it needs to change, though. I think it's healthy as is, but I can understand. I understand thinking that it needs to change and that it's not healthy. I think it's reasonable. All right, Thresh did its job, pulled the Karma out for me. I can have the Mistcall revive Thresh and still have 2 denies available. Now, will this Thresh get another Karma out for me? How is this Thresh gonna work? Deal 3 to each thing that was summoned this round. That sounds bad. You think it should?
No.
It is like the same Thresh that died before that already did. So I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work.
Heart and mind as one.
Okay, it does count as a new Thresh. Interesting.
No.
No. This puts 8 power into play. This puts 12 power into play.
I knew.
12 power sounds like more than 8.
Cool head, steady hand, unwavering heart.
Ugh. Gives him a blocker.
Strength from within.
Yeah, y'all are right. Counts as a new Thresh. We get new Karma. Awesome,
We'll
so it's a
bring
lethal
peace to
attack.
Ionia, whatever the cost.
They could have all these kind of life gain cards that I have over here in my hands. And I can't really stop that. So put them down to 4, where even just... Oh, wait. Twin Disciplines does... We get to double Twin Disciplines. Triple Twin Disciplines. Not even double, triple. That's so much damage. So this deck still seems like it's pretty good. Thresh still awesome. You like that Thresh? Got to put in 1 Karma, and then we bring back Thresh, and it puts in another Karma for us. Need to get a coaster in here. What are we playing against? Alright, super aggro. So we'll keep the life gain stuff.
I have my orders.
Let me show you what I can do.
Go, Valfis, go. Yeah.
I love a taste of the action.
Actually, we don't get to really block this thing. I'll lead with this.
Order rewards its faithful.
I'll try anyone once.
But yeah, so I guess basically, okay, I understand your point. I don't.
My turn.
I don't think we need to change Mystic Shop. I can understand the sentiment. Ooh,
Is that all?
that transfusion's pretty great. That was pretty awesome.
What delightful agony we shall inflict.
Let's make a deal.
I will play my part.
I own you.
Yeah, got a little placebo on the playlist. We've seen 3 units die so far.
Reporting
giving in?
Makes their attacks a little worse. Just passing.
Fall.
Wonder what they had in hand that they just wanted to pass.
Oh, I can't wait.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Mark of the Isles. You're back.
Delicious.
Peace has its cost.
You cannot escape.
Want to be able to keep up this Grasp the Undying to respond to something with it, if need be. I could probably be playing the Mark of the Isles on the 1/1 also. But this should be over now. Who do we get? Good Thresh. Alright, take a Skitter. It's better than the Spiderling.
I knew, and now I am.
Cool head, steady
Awesome.
hand, unwavering light.
And we're 5-1. Ooh, got a big jump there. This deck's just good. It's a good deck. It's not an easy one to play. So, you know, if you're trying it out yourself and not getting like the best results, it's okay. There's a pretty fine line between winning and losing with this deck. A lot of these games that we're winning are just really close and like very close to us losing. They're like one card here. One card here, one card there. Let's see, Garen Fiora. Those are going... kind of think I'm going to just replace them all, honestly. Don't think like the one damage... Like, Vile Feast is really good against Barrier. So maybe I should keep Vile Feast because it is very good against Barrier. Even Withering Wail can be good against Barrier, too. Maybe I should have kept some of those, but... We got a Vile Feast back. We'll lead with the Solitary Monk. Yeah, they'd have their one drop. The bird. Bird. Bird's the tracker. Vile Feast the bird.
Let none disturb my meditation.
I long for a worthy opponent.
Flavor and spice! Smell that? A bite's a cooking!
Ugh.
Batter 'em! Feel the sizzle!
Strike quickly or down.
Eat up, friend!
Everything I've worked for.
Swift and silent as the breeze.
That was quite a turn for them. Yeah, it's 16 months. And that's right, we got the puff caps. Oh, my hype boats are gone. I'm gonna have to refresh the stream. Or refresh the chat.
Those who cannot.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever
Where my
the
hype boats at?
cost.
There they are. Our first sub of the day. Thanks, Yod. Thanks for that resub.
Raise the banner! Lift our spirits!
We stand strong.
That's big. What a draw there with the Ruination. Tonight's been going really good. Going really good. Looks like my opponent thought that Ruination was really good also. I'm not feeling as sick as I did yesterday, but I am feeling very worn out, you know, because I just basically rested, went to bed early, slept in, went to bed early, slept in also, but it was just like a little while ago, it was thunderstorming like all night, so I didn't get great sleep during the night. My bed's near the window and it's really loud, and it was really raining super hard and thunderstorming. But so yeah, I don't think I'm too sick, but I'm let's see. Do I just want to keep all these? I think I just want to keep all these. I think this is fine. Yeah, poor opponent. Thanks, yeah. So yeah, I have it planned on like the shorter day here with just the 3 decks, but I may actually just do the 2 again today, as you know, recovering
Of course I'm ready.
and everything.
Don't mind me.
It was like, just
Better run.
like 40 minutes ago, it was raining super hard. It was really pouring down. I still hear thunder, but I don't really see rain outside.
The party has arrived.
Yeah, the health potion with it's just something that helps you stabilize, gain 3, but then with Karma, in the late game it's a gain 6. Like the 1 mana gain 6 really does help you, really helps you stabilize. So it's in there for that.
As fate wills.
It also just pairs well, like since we're playing Thresh. Thresh is a creature that has a whole lot of toughness that also has Challenger, and so like that toughness will go down, and so you can increase the toughness of your Thresh back. And it works really well there. What is this thing? Whenever you draw a card, give you +1/+0 this round. Yeah, but the main thing is like whenever you're like, if you can get to like turn 10, even if you're at like a low life total, have a Karma out, gain 6. Usually puts the game out of reach for opponents, or at least that's the hope.
Silent as death.
First big mission.
Maybe I should have played this Awakener and not the Shadow Assassin. This is gonna be a lot of damage.
Victory at any cost!
Just gonna sit here.
If I must.
So I block those. I'm taking 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Which is a lot of damage. Maybe instead we just move on over here.
Cannot escape.
And now I'm taking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm taking 1 less damage. Let's see, I got 9 mana.
Better run. Backfired.
No suffering, so we may end it.
Oh yeah, it's true. I can use the eye. I don't always remember to do that. Wow, why didn't they do that before combat, and then they would have just killed me? It was like burst speed too.
first one's free. No refund.
I knew, and now I am.
Really? What a draw. What a draw. What a draw. They were definitely about to be dead. Like that game was over if they didn't draw that. They would have just drawn any creature or anything like that. Like that game was over because I was going to gain 4 life. I was going to be able to bring him back. Yeah, that game was over. No, I don't think you need a Ledros for the mirror. I did like the Ledros in like the Spooky Karma mirror. I feel like this version has enough things to finish the game though. Enough 3-mana creatures with like Awakeners and the 4/3s and everything like that, and with Miscall. So this is Harrowing Ash. So I need to save this Deny for Harrowing. I need some ways to kill Ash. Yeah, I think playing Thresh is better than not playing Thresh for sure. Like I've been doing much better with this deck since, with this version than with the other version. The other version I would always be like around 500. This version with Thresh, last time we were 9-1. This time we're 6-2. Very close to a 7-1 if it wasn't for that top deck.
I will unite the Freljord.
Yeah, I like threshing it too. Nah, I should cast it. Basically just use my mana. My mana was gonna be gone.
Avarosin, stand together.
My path is clear.
Still saving Deny for Harrowing.
Cold.
Strength from within.
We burn, then kindle anew.
Swiftly now.
I will learn from you.
We'll eventually get rid of all these ashes. Got a million of them so far. I could use some of my champions.
Dark beckons.
That'd be nice.
All the world on one arrow.
They cannot hide.
Rekindler is still very good, but it's, I think, it's the nerfs. I mean, it was definitely a good
Barbarossa,
change. I think
guide
it
me!
should be 7 mana, not more than 7 mana. Or not, sorry, not 6 mana. You know what I'm saying. It's a good change, but it's not. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's OP or not. I guess your question is, like, Rekindler is still very good, still very playable. It's more appropriate at 7 mana than it was at 6 mana. Does it need to be changed farther? I don't know. But it's more appropriate now. I really need to draw one of my 5 champions. Where are they at? Need some kind of champion so I can turn on these Rekindlers. 5 mana would have been better. Just go the other way. So this just frostbites all my stuff and lets them draw a card. I guess we deny that. I don't... kind of hate using deny on anything that's not harrowing, but that card is also just amazing. What does their deck do if they didn't have an Ash? Like, what if they just didn't draw Ash? Like, I haven't drawn Karma. And I didn't draw Thresh.
Return to us.
That must be nice.
You cannot escape.
The time is right. Strike now.
My wisdom is now my
Finally.
This is my cause.
Stop.
The time is right. Strike now. No backing down.
Heart and mind as one. Ionia speaks through me.
My wisdom is known.
Think I won't be ready for that. Problem is the next one. I'm not ready for any more.
Avarosan, stand together.
Got a significant weather advisory.
We each died, then found home.
Strength and conviction.
Join the conflagration. My time!
That's only going to get Rekindler or Ash, because those are the only two creatures they played.
One candle for every soul.
Good. Not another harrowing.
We each died, then found home. Such naivete.
Like, what's the point of attacking with the Ash there?
Continue without me.
This is my cause.
All the world on one arrow.
Like, are they going to be playing Ruination? Like, if I play Rekindler, do they Ruination? I don't even know.
I walk my path alone.
Where there is life, there is hope.
Yeah, I understand what the harrowing is trying to do. Like what they're trying to do with harrowing. I'm not sure. I just don't know if they have Ruination in their deck.
We burn, then kindle anew.
I wanted to save these 6/6 lifelinkers
We may end it.
before
Strength and conviction.
before casting Ruination. Alright, that has to have been like their third one of those by now. Saving this other Ruination for a harrowing. I don't want to really extend too much on the battlefield though because of the Ruination. I have removal spells for like their stuff. So if the Rekindler is your strongest ally and you already had one die and you play another... No, because no, Rekindler only gets your strongest champion. Doesn't get your strongest... Yeah, it only gets champions. So Rekindler can't get Rekindler.
Strength from within. I knew, and now I am. This is my cause.
We're just never going to be able to kill them. Yeah, Rekindler Callista could be a thing. What do y'all think? Does this deck play does this deck play Ruination, my opponent's deck?
Faster than my arrow? I think not.
I can go look for a list. Yeah, 50-50.
Cold.
Sorry, yes, I know somebody's asking for the spiders list. I'll go look for... I'll go get you that here in just a second. Little... Just a tad bit busy. That's definitely not the list we're playing against. There we go. They're just passing. Yeah, that's still not the list. No, no, no. No, 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 no. I'm not finding it. Anyway, whatever. We're just gonna play.
Strength from within.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah, the spiders is the deck I recommended for beginners. Spiders aggro. You found it? Noxus and Shadow Isles. Elise, Darius. I guess they have another Ash in their deck. We've used Miscall. We got 2 of these from Miscalls. We had a Karma in play and double Mistcalled and got back 2 Awakeners.
I will unite the Freljord.
We do have Ruination. How about that? Played perfectly around Ruination.
We each died, then found hope.
My path is clear.
An open heart teaches more than open eyes.
Light flickers.
Sweet. I feel like I played that really well. I think they probably played... How many ashes? 8? 9? Did they get to double digit? Did they have 10 ashes that game? Possibly. Whoa, it got upgraded to a champion. Sweet, the epic got upgraded. So we got Yasuo. That's the very last champion. I now have 100% of the champions. I now have 3 of every champion. So I don't know what's going to happen with this champion capsule that we're working our way towards. But now have 100% of the champions. So yeah, saving the expedition tokens. Yep. Yeah, we'll just get shards instead. Yeah, so now I'm going to be just getting a whole lot of shards, and honestly, I may have enough shards to just craft the whole next set whenever it comes out. After a while. What are we playing? Karma Thresh. There we go. Yeah, I would expect... They haven't announced whenever the next set's going to be released yet. I would expect they would announce it at least a month out, right? Like they wouldn't... I feel like they wouldn't just announce it and like be like, oh, hey, in 2 weeks it's here. I feel like we're at least a month away. Yeah, I assume if you finish all the regional rewards, then you just don't get the rewards anymore. The extra awards like that, then the XP doesn't matter as much. It's designed so like once you finish all those rewards, you should have most every card. What am I doing? Garen Fiora. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of Garen Fiora. Garen Fiora. Garen Fiora. That. Harrowing's kind of unnecessary in the deck. Yeah, it's kind of unnecessary. It's not a card you would ever want early. You'd only want it like super, super late to draw a Harrowing. And that doesn't seem like a card that I really want to put in the deck. It's a card you don't want unless it's super late game. Our deck already has a great late game anyway. Don't need Harrowing for that. We've not drawn too well. With this mulligan, we kept Thresh, and these are all a bunch of not very good cards. I would assume the progression tracks reset whenever there's a new set gets released. That's when they reset. That makes sense.
No one goes hungry.
What delightful agony we shall inflict.
One banner, one destiny.
Yes, you.
So yeah, why do you feel less motivated to play after the first 3 daily wins? Because you have a young avocado? Because you don't get as much experience anymore?
Show them what we're made of.
Trying to do my best to play as much as possible before Ruination, and trying to survive my best as possible before Ruination. I mean, you still get 200 XP for your first 5 wins, right? You get 200 XP, and then it goes down to 100 XP. And you get 100 XP even if you lose for like your first, 5 or so, or whatever it is, 5 or 10.
Dark beckons.
A spider deck with main deck avalanche. Yeah, that happens. That's something you can face.
Fall to our standard. Run them through. Heavy repulsion. Fair. In the name of our land. Aha!
So basically, this is just going to kill that 3/2 and help kill that thing.
Return to us.
Break their spirits and their swords.
So I feel like I've done worse in this kind of matchup whenever you just set up for like the turn 6 very obvious Ruination that they can just prepare around. That's pretty good.
Ready for deployment. I'll turn the tide.
Run them through.
Unfortunately, I'm dead though. That was very, very good for them.
Fair.
I obviously wish I just did an attack, but I don't know. I wish I would have had another blocker here. But that riposte, very good for them. Yep. No. I completely regret that attack. No. All right, so we ended up going 7-3 this time. We had that one loss that was basically over if my opponent didn't draw. Like, they had to draw Like, they basically had to just draw Decimate. That was like their only draw step, because we were at 3 and it was going back to us, and then we were attacking with, we were going to be able to attack with 2. We were at 3. They had 0 cards in hand, and we were about to attack with 2 Emerald Awakeners. They were just 2/2s. They were just going to gain 4 life, but then we had Mist Calls in hand. They were going to be able to bring them back also, and really, like, the game was going to be out of hand. And their top deck was Decimate, so that was like basically the only card that could kill us, because they weren't attacking. And of course they couldn't draw Get Excited, even though we were at 3, because they'd have to have a card to discard. They didn't have a card to discard, but so yeah, there was that one. Yeah, we had the top deck Ruination versus the Garen deck that was an amazing top deck that the opponent just conceded at the spot. But I thought that we were going to be winning that game even before that. I thought we were going to be just fine. Like, I wasn't really worried about losing that game, and then we drew the Ruination, and that game was over. But yeah, this deck feels really good. That last game that we just lost, my mulligan wasn't so good. Like, you know, I really didn't have anything to do for a while. Just did not have a good mulligan. I could have tried setting up the Ruination, but setting up Ruination on like turn 6 was not going to work, because my opponent was so far ahead. They would have just refilled the board right after Ruination and then swung for alpha. So the Ruination wouldn't have worked. I tried staying alive, but couldn't quite. Let's see. Anyway, yeah, I like this deck a lot. I think this deck's really good. I'm not sure if there's anything really to change. The Will of Ionia isn't really my favorite. I wonder if just playing the box would be better than Will of Ionia, honestly. I wonder if our deck should just be playing the boxes. It does seem like something that would be pretty good just to have, like, on, you know, turn 3 or turn 4. You know, they play some creatures, it's just removal for them right then. And the fact that the box kills Ezreal and Karma, killing both of those, and Heimerdinger. Like, so, like, even against, like, the control decks, like, your removal spell is still killing those things. I kind of want to try this card in here. Maybe it's playing the box instead of Twin Disciplines and Will of Ionia. I like Twin Disciplines. It was perfectly fine for us. It wasn't a bad card at all. It wasn't spectacular. There was one game that we did the +3 and we had 2 Karmas in play, so we got +9 to kill an opponent. Will of Ionia is just so expensive for just bouncing something once. I think I would take out Will of Ionia for the box. I would do that. I think I would leave Twin Disciplines in, but I would you know, consider changing that as well. Because, you know, like, there's multiple Threshes turned into Threshes in the box, and there's a lot of times where that card was really good. You know, even like against like Hecarim, having the box was really nice. Especially with Hecarim just being a 4/5 now. The box can get rid of the 2 ephemeral things it brings along, and then puts it down to 2 toughness, so that a Shadow Assassin or Emerald Awakener block can deal with it. So yeah, I think I would change out the Will of Ionia for the box now, and think about changing out the Twin Disciplines for one as well. Or even maybe Vengeance. Vengeance is just so expensive. Vengeance has been just fine, though. It's good to have one Vengeance, I guess. All right, there we go. There's Karma Thresh Control. So those of y'all watching on YouTube, hit that like button over there. And, of course, leave those comments. If you're playing this deck yourself, leave a comment. Let me know how it's going for you. Because, like I said, I think this is the deck that I've been doing the best with recently. So let me know if you're also doing well with it. Or if not, anything that you're struggling with. Also, give me, Let me know what you think about playing the box in here. If you think how you think that card would do. All right, but that's all I got. So that's Karma Thresh Control. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next video.